All right, so the Dokkan 2 update just dropped, and we see the 10th anniversary logo is there. As of now, I have not opened the game once. I have not logged into the game or really tried to see what's going on here with the Dokkan Battle 2 update. And we can even see that there is a brand new loading screen with Roshi. I don't know if this is just specific to Dokkan 2 or for the 10th anniversary, but I do miss Hercule, right? That guy's not here anymore, huh? Yeah, that does take a little bit of, like, the feeling, if that makes sense, right? Because Hercule was like there since the beginning. Now, there's actually a new title screen that's coming that's not live in game just yet. But once the 10th anniversary starts, it's a pretty cool title screen that I did see posted. And we see here there's a new Kid Goku little icon in the loading right there. So that's also nice to see, right? Just a little update. It used to be the Spirit Bomb. I think a nice, homage to original Dragon Ball right there with this. The game is now loading, so I guess, okay, it's gonna load in right now, I assume. All right, it might just be stuck here for a minute. I guess I'll come back once the game actually loads in. We'll just wait for it to go ahead and complete.
6 hours later.
All right, we're able to finally get logged in here. Now, the OG Dragon Ball OST is playing right now, so that will be muted on your guys' end. Probably some, like, Persona OST or something will be playing, which, it's fine, right? We can hop into things. So we, again, are 7 days away from the 10th anniversary. And again, you can see this is the first time I've logged in post-update with all the new features right here. Version 5.2, with the new passive lines and things like that. We'll go ahead and just take a look there, and we'll hop into like a battle and see how this is looking. Ooh, okay. This is just a new overlay right there in on the bottom portion. Oh, my daily stone subscription right now. In fact, I could let me actually go ahead and show you guys if I just move this. This is the new bottom of the screen now. Is really, honestly, it's cool. I don't think it's anything special, but that's just something I wanted to go ahead and point out. But even just the new tabs right here are completely different. Is there any other differences here, like in the box and things like that? Doesn't seem to be the case. It just looks just like different, right? Does the summon screen have anything new or unique to it specifically either? I'm just going to go ahead and keep exploring through these different things, and I guess I'll show what is new and what's not here. Doesn't seem like there's any differences here. The Baba Shop has a new symbol towards it, but I think that's just something I haven't cleared just yet. To me, it looks like the Baba Shop just in general might have a same look to her overall, which is, again, fine. Most of the changes are actually in the actual events and the characters and things like that. The game doesn't seem to be like loading necessarily faster than it was. Of course, I am on the GP version of the game, so it's going to have a longer loading time than the global version. No, it doesn't seem to be any differences, but we'll go ahead and go into my box. Let's take a look at a character like HOUI Goku. So there should be, yeah, some new icons here. We're able to see like the revival icon right there, attack and defense up. And if you take a look here, we could see that there are these different ways to separate the passives now. It's basically bullet pointer, which is really good. We can see 200% attack and defense up, 77% chance to dodge, 77% chance to crit right there. We're able to see this is like when, he receiving an attack, he gets 7% extra dodge, extra key, extra defense. There's also the infinite symbols, which shows that these are permanent build up too, which is really, really good actually. That's not a thing that resets every single turn. We see that there's an exclamation point with the 1 symbol right there for the revival skill, which shows, of course, it can only be done once, which is okay. That's cool. I believe we could also see the active skill, which doesn't actually have a different layout for it there specifically. Okay. Let's take a look at some, I don't know, what other character. Let's see, like a recently released character that may have a lot of different passive, like Buhan. Buhan has a lot of stuff in his passive right here. Yeah, you see, once we actually get the domain effect here with his post-transformation state. Actually, I thought Wuhan about more than what's actually showing there, but we can see the different effects right there. Oh, you can see the guard symbol right there, which is something that I probably will make an entirely separate video about. But there's actually a guard symbol on characters who do have the guard ability now. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and do a video showing like characters with chances to guard, because now if their chance to guard activates, that does actually fully proc, which is really awesome. Because now we don't have to like risk it or not for a lot of these certain characters. Chance to guard characters are a lot more rare than they used to be back in the day, but I don't think that they're gonna completely go away, unfortunately. Okay, sweet. So I guess at this point, I'm not sure. Let's take a look here at just all the different events. Let's see. Does the actual event tab look different anyway? There's actually a... Is that an extra tab here? I think so. It used to just be 4 tabs, is it not? Oh, you know, I just realized the top right here, the stone count, it's like, it's wider. Like there's more space here in the stone count specifically, which, yeah, I guess it's just to accommodate for that. Are they going to increase the limit of that specifically? I don't know. So these are story events, of course, as always. These are the growth events. Wait, do they... Dokkan events, prime battles. Oh, you know what? That's why yesterday when I was looking at Dokkan info, like if you guys saw my data download video, I was looking at with the Super Vegito EZA, right? I was looking at Dokkan info and the new challenge events weren't showing up in the challenge tab. That's because there's a new tab for them. Oh, this is really good actually. Having this event, it's just so much more useful. This is a really good change. I actually really love this change. We're just able to have a separate tab for it now. Awesome, that's really cool. Okay, it's separate from Dokkan events, definitely for sure. We definitely love to see that. And then EZAs have their own tab, of course. These guys are right here at the top because their Super EZA will be releasing. It's funny because their Super EZA is not scheduled to come out until the 30th of the month. So I don't know why they're in the data early. That's a whole other thing. It's really weird. I feel like I don't know. I actually don't know. I guess it's obviously it doesn't make sense because they could have just been in the data download with the anniversary characters. I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. Maybe they're saving another EZA review or something. That's like the best I could think of, but okay, we'll probably hop in. I'll look into an event and let's hop into like an actual event where we could see how the actual new rotations and things do look. We're just gonna hop into the Super Gogeta event with this team, I guess, right? And just see how it looks like overall. Again, 7 days for the 10th anniversary. Really awesome. What is this looking like? In fact, let's go ahead and also change the layout. Why not? Let's bring out the... Whoa, I don't want to do auto. Oh my goodness. I wanted to actually take a better look there. We'll hop into another event. So that's how that looks like, just actually with like new characters, which looks pretty cool. We'll just bring out the Majin Buu Saga layout here. Okay. Dude, this looks really sick actually, just like looking at it in person. Now the orbs right here are different. Can I? Okay. Good news. We're able to see the tab from here. Now I believe that there's actually not a way to check this screen before you load into the game. From what I understand in the news, they put like, oh, we're gonna go ahead and have that fixed in a future update, which I guess fair right there. Eventually we'll go ahead and have that, but I guess I'll double check that just to be sure that that's like the case or not. Again, we'll hop into the thing in the future. Okay, essentially, yeah, we're able to see like, okay, the dodge symbol right there for this character, like the Super Saiyan 2 Goku, right? We see this symbol right here. I can't click on it, but I wish I could. Let me go here. Like you see, he has evasion symbol, Ultimate Gohan here. He has a symbol that says he could do an additional attack. Same with the Super Saiyan 3 Goku. We see the damage reduction symbol. This is really good, actually. We're able to also see... Okay, yeah, see, the Gogeta has the arrow down for the Super Saiyan 2 Goku and the Ultimate Gohan, but he has the arrow up for the Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku because he has the actual type advantage against him, while these guys have type neutral. That looks really cool, actually. Wow. Okay. And then the new HP bar. The amount of turns that I passed are up here at the top. Interesting. So it explains the types here. And then just, yeah, obviously this is like the usual stuff. This is where we could change other functions as always, and this is how you can quit the battle, but we're not gonna go ahead and do that. Let's just hop in. Let's see. I don't think the actual animations themselves are obviously gonna be any different. There, it shows actual attack right there up at the top with the attack stat now, huh? Okay. The critical hit damage looks different. That's how it looks like when he receives damage there. They should add defense under that. I see like concepts about that where, and now it says attack, why, and the number looks like it doesn't look smaller, but they should add defense to that specifically. I feel like that also loads a lot faster. Am I crazy? Maybe not. We could also see the, dude, there's actually another thing to talk about. At the bottom, there's the HP bar that shows the actual percentage of HP we're at, which is very, very useful. Awesome. That looks really cool. All right, you got to dodge this, buddy. Let's see. Okay, I think he's just dead. So we'll hop in again. We'll get another rotation look. And then let me try, because I think some characters might have special animations. Yeah, we see that the guard symbol, there's like, I don't know if it's a double arrow done on purpose or if that's just because he's also guarding. I didn't look specifically with the Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Let's hop back in again. All right, we're here at the actual main screen itself. These buttons for like going into the battle are different. The item tab right there. Yeah, see, I'm selecting the new character tab. You can't see it, but it doesn't let me see the actual rotations that are upcoming. But we don't have to worry about that anymore because eventually they are actually gonna fix that, so it's not that big of a deal. All right, so the only thing is that like there's actually not a character here that doesn't guard or already have type advantage. So later on in the future we'll see a situation like that. Yeah, okay. So this is how that looks specifically. We can see this character again, yeah, the type advantage symbol due to the guard ability. That's cool. Yeah, and actually, if I put Ultimate Gohan in slot 1, no, it doesn't take away that guard ability. I guess because he's type advantage, huh? Okay. Okay, cool. Let's just see this again. These ones, do they do anything different specifically? No. Okay. Well, just obviously that's not optimal overgrabbing because it was the auto mode. But that's okay. Okay, okay. I mean, this is just in general looking really modernized, right? I actually, you know, at first I wasn't really like a fan of the new HP bar, but I think it will grow on me. I think a lot of these things to a lot of people just may feel unfamiliar, which is like completely fair, of course, right? And we see this Goku right here. I guess I have to get used to how the new attack stat looks like a little bit when I'm reading it out, but that is a 17 mil attack stat right there, which is also really funny to see. Oh, here's some of the new basic attack animations. Yeah, actually, some of those I want to actually also get in the video. Maybe we'll do a rotation where there's a bunch of these characters just doing normal attacks, and then we could see all the new normal attack animations potentially. That could be really cool to see. That's Gogeta, you know, attacking you with the enemy. Well, we could see that there's actually the guard symbol. Yeah, because so many of these characters just do super attacks on this team, right? Most of the time. So there's not really going to be a lot of opportunities to see normal attacks here. Is there any other symbols here that I'm missing specifically? I mean, not really. Oh, we can see critical hit chance right there, right, as well. I think Goku probably has that too, yeah. Goku has so many different things. Yeah, we can see the little arrow with the stun symbol. I believe that's stunning. Yeah, that's just if you could stun the enemy. He has the guard ability in slot 1. If we put him in slot 2, does he lose that? He's not losing that. I guess that's just because it's an ability he has. It'd be interesting if it was dynamic to where he'd lose it, huh? That's fair though. Okay. Well, actually, what if I do this and then collect orbs with this guy in slot 2? Like, And I don't really care if he gets super attack or not, actually. Does that change it? No, it doesn't. That's okay. All right. Let's just take a look here at Vegeta's animation. Just as always. Maybe, well, I think he does a super attack guaranteed, right? Or is it additional with a high chance? I think it was just a super attack, right? Yeah, it is just a super attack. Maybe if you get an additional normal, that'd be cool. But we will potentially see another additional normal with what's his face, so it's fine. I don't, well, unfortunately not an additional normal. I wonder if the Scouter looks different potentially by any chance. I think we're just dead here. I will try to get a Scouter character, I guess, right? What character just has an easy Scouter? I have to look it up. Yeah, you are alive, actually. Okay. I actually didn't think you would survive that, but there you go. Okay. New basic normal attack. Another one. That looks pretty cool, actually. I wonder how it looks like if you crit, though. That's one thing I'm interested in. All right, we'll go ahead and... Oh, that's another one. Oh, that looks cool. Look at that. Okay. And that's like a critical animation right there. Okay. We'll let this continue to play still. We could actually transform into Super Saiyan 3 physical Goku. So we'll do that. That'll be pretty cool, actually, to see. Ultimate Gohan. Yeah, you see he had the additional attack symbol flash right there. Like, in his actual character icon, huh? It's just a lot of things I'm, like, trying to notice here and point out. All right. Can you dodge this one? Thank you. Thank you, buddy. All right, nice dodges. Nice dodges. There we go. We actually have this guy transformed too, huh? So we're going to have, like, a triple Super Saiyan 3 Goku rotation looking... spicy, of course, as always. Super Saiyan 3 is just a cool looking form, man. I wonder if there's any difference to the transformation animation. Because I have to get used to doing this if I want to actually play these animations. So let's go ahead and get this in the video. Looks pretty good to me, man, as always. Of course, not really an actual change that was made, but I do have an item. I'll just use the Senzu Bean, just so we can have that. Ooh! That's different. I almost want to play it again. Cool. We'll go ahead and just grab this with you. We're back at 100% HP. And I do like how this new look when grabbing orbs look. That's pretty sick. We'll just grab these. Not really a big deal. All right. Obviously, Super Saiyan 3 Goku should be fine here because he's just going to be type advantage. I wonder if... So we can see Gogeta just doesn't have an arrow. Obviously, the physical Super Saiyan 3 right there, which is okay. Just more normal attacks. Yeah. Okay. The new animations for the normal attacks look pretty cool too. We probably don't have to like even go into it and see it again. At this point, I think we've probably seen a decent amount of them at this point, right? I mean, this guy, like, he could just do 2 more normals or he could just do 2 more supers, right? It's completely up to him. We might very well just finish the fight off at this specific section if this guy really wants to pop off. So there's another normal. Oh, yeah, that's one we hadn't seen yet. And then another normal. We have seen that one, though. All right, dodging, and then... in Super Saiyan 3 should actually finish the job here. He's doing a 20.5 mil attack stat, which is not bad, actually. All right. We could see maybe the KO ability. Yeah, so there's the new critical flash right there, then the new KO screen. It has the lightning flashing around it. I like how the old KO looks better, but just the aesthetic with the lightning flashing around it is really cool, too. And again, we're able to get a nice look at how the critical hit looks. Of course, it's like dark in here because it's the KO screen, but it's pretty good. And then I think there's a new screen here. Like when we actually wrap up the fight, I believe it actually shows us the background of the like stage. Yeah, we see right here. The actual stage background itself is what's shown instead of like the old blue screen, which is a fair change, right? I think that it kind of just as a little extra thing that's fixed. There's no difference in here specifically. Okay, and here we actually do have the proton thread that was made, which does have all the different icons available, and of course I'll be able to explain what each of them means. So this icon right here is the evasion symbol, of course. So characters who have dodge will get this icon on their profile. This is for characters who do additional super attacks or additional attacks in general. This is for characters who have the counter ability. So we saw earlier with the Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, he had the counter ability, right? Where he does actually not only just nullify the Ki Blast super attack, but he also does a counter attack back. Characters like ADL Super Vegito, who is upcoming with his Super EZA, does also have this ability. We see this right here is actually super effective against all types. So characters like Int Gogeta, you know, the very old Int Gogeta, I guess AGL Vegito Blue from the Worldwide Celebration, and other characters who have super effective will actually have this symbol on their profile. Continuing on, this is change form. So characters who have a, I guess, one of the original transformations where it's just a traditional transformation condition, not through an active score or anything like that. So let's say the Super Saiyan 2 transforming into Majin Vegeta. We have the Goku Super Saiyan 2 that transforms into Super Saiyan 3 Goku, which we did use in earlier, the run earlier, right? Right here we have characters who do disable guard. Now, the disable guard ability is something that we've seen other characters have, like STRUY Goku, but certain characters do have that in their passive skills. I mean, one character that comes to mind is, it's a random character, but the AGL Android 13 does actually have the disable guard ability if you're facing a Goku. I believe that's when he's transformed as well. So, I mean, it's not really a great mechanic, but it's something that is there. This is, of course, just evasion as well. So I assume this is specifically for your characters, right? So this is for enemy characters actually, because it's red. This is for, you know, enemies that you're, you know, your own unit specifically, I guess I should say. This right here is for giant form characters. So, you know, like Tech Beerus is an example, or just rage mode characters in general, but, you know, maybe a giant ape character would have this icon specifically. So I think the new Super Saiyan 3 giant ape Kid Goku, it looks like he will go grade 8, but then you could transform into Super Saiyan 4. That seems to be what is going to be the case. This is for, you know, invalid bad conditions, so like immunity to certain effects. We know that the Tapion Minosha active skill does like get rid of negative statuses, so I assume this will be applied when you use that active skill with Tapion and Minosha. That's a very old character that's not good right now, but they're upcoming on an EZA. Maybe we'll see some other character have an ability similar to this. This is invalid KO. I assume it's just something that'll happen when like you revive or something like this. That's obviously the only time where you don't get KO'd, of course. Now, this is interesting. A lot of people thought that this was actually going to be a new mechanic, but this is just for characters who have nuking pads, as we call them. So characters that get attack and defense when collecting a key sphere, or attacking defense per key sphere collected is what this icon is applied to. So a character like LR Bulma is something that comes to mind. You know, a lot of these Spirit Bomb Goku characters have abilities like that. So this is not going to be for any new character. This is something already in game. This right here is for key changing abilities. So, you know, the Int Super Saiyan 2 Goku we used earlier, he had this icon where he is able to be a Rainbow Orb Changer. Now right here, we can see this is just for HP recovery characters. So like Kid STR Kid Buu, Int Buuhan Super EZA coming out. This is something that's not in game, and this is just for the tag characters. It says reversible specifically. Actually, I'll look in game right now. Let me try to find like the int, not the int, the physical LR androids. Do they have this symbol? They don't. So again, it'll be for characters who can actually tag exchange, like the new Goku plus Vegeta coming out, which makes sense because obviously, you know, you go back and forth between these two characters at any time you want. Then this is just the guard ability. So if you have a guard ability, you are able to have this. For characters with chance to guard, this icon does not pop up unless you are guarding when you're looking at the actual team itself. So again, that's going to be some video I do, right? Well, that'll be fun, just taking in these chance to guard characters, I guess, in some event. We'll see what happens. Super Trunks is a character that comes to mind. So fun times. Anyways, that is everything we pretty much know about this new update. So we'll go ahead and wrap things up in this new thing. So Dokkan 2, it's a very nice looking overhaul of how the game just looks in general. Mostly in battle, some things outside of battle, but hey, the gameplay is of course the most important thing when it comes to a video game in general, right? I think in my opinion, right, at least for a game like this, the story is not something that people are necessarily too interested in because the story is the anime / manga itself. So I digress. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.